imagine you have 100 acres on this planet. You can only irrigate 10 acres, not beyond it. That means the food that you can grow in the 10 acres is only 300 quintals. Whereas the food that you can grow in 90 remaining acres is 900 quintals. Each quintal of millets can feed 10 persons. Each kilo of millet can feed 10 people. Each kilo of wheat rice can only feed 5 people. So 300 into 5 is 1500 people. 900 into 10, 9,000 people. So 1500, 9,000. That is 6 times more. That's what I told. We have 7 billion, we will feed 7 billion. But then the problem is, we have decided that is not our food, because we don't even know the names of millets. We have lost more than 200 varieties of millets on this planet in the last 70 years due to industrial food culture. Little millet is known as African millet. Foxtail millet is known as Italian millet. Brown top millet is known as American millet. Little I told you African. Foxtail is Italian. Barnyard is German or Japanese millet. And Kodo millet is called Himalayan millet. China, India, all the countries that are around. And luckily in the Western Ghats, we not only have these 5 millets, we have 20 more millets all across the Western Ghats, starting from Annamudi, biggest around that biggest mountain and in the open spaces. Even today, Kodo, Little and Foxtail are grown. Go to the tribal areas. Chhattisgarh, another wonderful story. So we have been going to these tribal areas and handing over the lost grains. Please do grow. This is what can save the planet. This is what can save your next generations not to have diseases. In fact, you should have asked me, Dr. Khadar, you have talked about women losing their balance and menstruating early, and what happened to men? Men lost the spoils. There is no sperm count left in men. There are no Italians born. There are no Germans born. There are no Swedens born anymore. They are all having negative growths. The average age in Japan now is 59. They do not know what to do. They are producing robots to take care of their old people. America, the average age is 38, not because they are younger country, it's because of the immigrants there. Their average age is 30. Luckily, Indians' average age is 28. It's only a matter of another 10-15 years. We will also cross 33. Once you cross 33, that means the nation is becoming old. Young people are not there. That means in the last 50 years, the human race has not been able to produce kids. And you see IVF centers, instead of being cows, now it is for women because there is no sperm. And we still think we are progressing. The moment you see IVF centers in a place, that means human race is degenerating with a sickness, not able to produce their own kind. Am I making sense? But the media reports different. Things are different. We are progressing, building dams, building roads, building multi-speciality hospitals actually is the symbol of that's the word I am looking for. So if your science was right, decade by decade we should have eliminated the hospitals, eliminated the disease, eliminated the sickness. Have we done that? It's just the opposite. What does that indicate? The science that these guys have been talking about, boasting about, is absolutely unscientific. If your science was right, there should have been no diseases. Come, join the millet mission. Eat millets. Don't consume. The experts are telling every 2 hours you should be eating. Eat at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Oh my God, no other work. Keep eating. No problem, we have Zomatos and Swiggies. Centralized processed foods, no one knows when they made. Pizza in Hyderabad, pizza in New York, pizza in Brisbane. Tastes the same because it is sprinkled with chemicals that give you the standardized so-called quality taste. Who declared this? The so-called nutritionists. There is protein, there is fat, there is carbohydrate. These nutritionalists, experts, all in course, do not say that the kids are not able to shit for 5 days. In England and in America, in Europe countries, it's okay. We give you a laxative. And this is the same nutritionist assisting the so-called experts. My son-in-law wanted to build his house. He went to the hardware shop. There is no Indian commode. He has to specially order. So these guys have screwed up our food, screwed up our shitting too. And these are the reasons for your diseases. Because these guys, experts are talking nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. Nutrition is only the half story of health. The remaining half story is to remove the toxic morbid waste generated each and every biochemical reaction on a daily basis. Are we doing that? No. The choice of the food that you have got, this meat, eggs, eggs, protein you need, egg shake, milk shake, this shake, that shake, go to gym, eat protein shake. All the nitrogen imbalance creating CKD patients, chronic kidney diseases. So you started eating eggs on the roads, this is what has happened. You don't need protein. You have no protease in your mouth to the stomach. The amount of proteases human body has got only 4 to 6%, nothing else, nothing more. And that wonderful proteins that our proteases can dissolve, digest, is there in these 5 days. Enough protein, 11% in foxtail, 12% in brown top, proso 12.5%. So who are they fooling? And all our nutritionists, big diplomas and big qualified fellows, they don't know that protein is there in the millets. They want you to eat eggs because they have discovered to make an egg. A chicken gives 21 eggs in its lifetime. They are giving 21 eggs on a daily basis. You see how food has become business, not to nourish and keep you healthy. So nutrition is not what gives you health. It is cleaning up after nutrition, which is more important. And who can give you that? So without talking clean, Namma Ayurveda fellows, come, Panchakarma we will do. After Panchakarma, you are okay. After 3 months, come back again. So you want Panchakarma on a daily basis, His Panchadhanya will do for you. So, naturopathy, homeopathy, allopathy, tatopathy, nothing work, Tirupati, you will become Draupadi. This is what has happened in the last 50 years. Because we do not know what our food is. Food should eliminate disease from the origin. And that's what these wonderful grains do. That's how I started saying this. If your food is right, no medicine is needed. And if your food is wrong, no medicine works. And this is not a statement, theoretical statement. We have demonstrated 108 disease conditions, 20 to 24 cancer conditions, and 6 to 7 multi so-called progressive diseases, so-called genetic disorders. There is everything they say, oh, this is genetic problem. The genes regulate themselves by the environment. The food that you eat makes your genes to open or close, to make the bad genes work, to make the good genes shut off. And we can reverse that by eliminating the toxic morbid waste, be it in your cells, be it in your organs, be it in your DNA. And that's what we have demonstrated by eliminating the blood cancer, this cancer, that cancer. What is cancer? Unregulated production of the same kind of living cells in anyone's body is cancer. That means the DNA is not able to shut off the production of the same kind of cells which repeats one after the other. And then if you burn by chemo, radio, the nature of producing cells transfers itself into some other organelle and you call that metastasis. Again come back, we will have chemo and radio. Again the repetition of the story. And you are endless chemos and radio. That's not the logical and scientific way of dealing with things. Can you eliminate the nature of cancer cause? And that's what these grains do for you. It is so beautiful, you know, they're so wonderful. And everyone on this planet can have this healthy life. And so excited I am to share. And this book, we have got updated protocols. That book is free. We have no patent, we have no copyright, copyleft, nothing. Unlike this patent culture of the Westerners. Knowledge is there to share, not to bottle up and sell as products. Don't get me wrong, there are only 5 millets, there are more than 200 millets. We have lost all of them. In fact, these are called minor millets because they are actually smaller than millimeter, the grains. They are called major millets. Now, every expert is speaking in the north, mota north. Mota means actually big. Among the millets, whichever look little bigger, they named it as mota. That is ragi, finger millet, proso millet, bajra, pearl millet, great millet, that jowar, sorghum. And corn, maize, is also a millet. It is also C4 grass. It doesn't require water as much as rice and wheat, but it requires 20 centimeters of rainfall is good enough for major millets. Minor millets, 10 centimeter rainfall is good enough. That means I have calculated, being so-called agricultural scientist, each kilo of these 5 minor millets require only 200 to 300 liters of water per kilo. major millets like finger millet, ragi, jola, cholam, jowar. And corn is not millet because its size of the grain is very big. So it's not grouped as millets, though technically it also accumulates fiber along with the grain, the carbohydrate. Whereas rice and wheat, the fiber, whatever little fiber, 0.2 grams, is only on the top layer. And that is the basic difference technically. And of course, we are all eating the rice, polished rice. We don't want even that 0.2 gram fiber because you want to constipate yourself, you want to kill yourself. You understand what is happened? This is what has happened. Whatever rice you eat, the parboiled rice, which Keralites are fond of, even that is producing glucose content in your body in a heavy dose. And that excess glucose is what giving you the obesity, the cholesterol, the triglycerides, the glycogen, the HbA1c, 8, 10, 9. All these things are happening because of glucose imbalance, and the doctors are not talking about even a single word. So what I am trying to communicate is, if and only the future generation of doctors tell, do not eat rice, wheat and sugar, we will start closing down the hospitals that are there all around. In a matter of 2 years, 50 to 80% of the hospitals will close down by themselves. You don't need to close because you will not visit these doctors. No patients. Isn't it wonderful to imagine that? That's what I have been doing for the last 30 years, dreaming about closing down the hospitals. Clap. We can do that. In fact, we have had a case of 300 kilo person becoming 60 kilos in a matter of 6 months. Very healthy. He was not able to take 10 steps. Now he is walking 10 kilometers. And that's the kind of effect. And he has stopped eating rice and wheat. He alone used to consume per month 30 kilos. Now he eats 5 kilos of millets for the month. And the impact of water consumption, imagine, each individual will have. Now, I believe ISRO came up saying that Punjab has got only 16 years of water left in their ground. So I tell them, I went to ISRO and told, give me that water, I will give food for 500 years. If only you think this is yours. That is the kind of environmental impact we can have. And it is the C4 grasses that hold the top 5 to 6 inches of your mother earth. The real soil where all the seeds germinate and give plants and creepers and big trees. You understand the importance of holding the top 5-6 inches of layers of the earth. We call it soil, where everything happens. The microbes, the seeds, everything happens, and that is living soil, which we have been killing by the so-called agricultural practices of modern day industrial food culture. Be it rice, wheat, sugar. Systematically called technology. We have been killing the soil. And there are people running around, save soil, save soil. How do you save soil? Continue to eat rice, wheat and drink coffee and sugar. How do you save soil? Huh? You want to save soil? No, you don't want to leave coffee, tea and anyone who wants to save soil should stop drinking coffee, tea, sugar, all these nonsense things. So without which you are a bogus environmentalist. I am sorry to say this. because that is the source of 10 billion carbon dioxide footprint every year on this planet. Your rivers will reappear if you stop growing coffee and tea estates on the edges and on the mountains of this planet. 38% of the forests have disappeared because you are all drinking coffee and tea. Nothing else. No other reason. No other reason. And if experts are telling you something else, they are lying through their teeth. Can we accept the truth as it is? So you want to teach your young generation to save the soil, to save the rivers, to save the planet. Please do say, don't drink coffee, don't drink tea, don't eat rice, don't eat sugar, don't eat wheat, and don't eat meat. Because of all these things put together, 70% of the resources are consumed by preparing meat on this planet. Am I making it very clear? So if there are environmentalists, self-declared environmentalists, this is the bottom line. This is the bottom line. I am using an economic term in an ecological term. The bottom line is to stop industrial food entering your kitchen. But Khadar, where is the kitchen? Bangalore alone has ordered 98 lakhs Zomato, Swiggy orders on that, what is that called, the IPL or what is it? Some cricket match. IPL match, yeah, IPL. What is that IPL means? Premier, that word I will. Premier League. Bangalore alone, 98 lakhs, and our Bangalore population is 1.1 crores. No one is cooked on that day. And average is 80 lakhs. Number one in the whole world for Zomato, Swiggy orders, Bangalore. Am I making any sense? It's all nonsense that I am talking about. To make sense out of our existence. Please do exist, do matter to the coming generations. I sincerely thank everyone for allowing me to speak for 1 hour last